Blazing Festival, Shikamaru is here for JP, of course, and this is gonna be the first time looking at his banner. I'll take a look at him and what he does in a second, but of course let's take a look at the banner first. See the rates, maybe, no, 0.33, but it's the standard. So let's see the featured units. So of course Shikamaru is gonna have a few featured units. The first step has Sage 6 Pebs Naruto rated up. That's good. Damn, they really are going in. They want to get the pearls before anniversary. Oh, Sage 6 Pebs Naruto. This third step has Kakashi, which got a huge buff. Both Kakashi and Itachi were there. They got a huge buff with Gaara. So if you have Gaara, he boosts them so much, right? Then Nagato, you get one of them guaranteed. Oh, the poor guy that gets Nagato, that's gonna be so sad. Because Nagato is the worst one of them right there. And then the sixth step. Oh, I thought when Shikamaru is the Blazing Festival before anniversary. I thought they were gonna go in like Sage 6 Pebs Madara. I thought they were gonna go like all the good Blazing Festivals in here. Very interesting. Doesn't like the first step usually have the rate up, and then the third step doesn't have the same units as the first step. I think I'm getting mixed up, but yeah. The first step has Sage 6 Pebs Naruto, Sakura, and Nagato. I mean, Sage 6 Pebs Naruto is really good if you don't have him, but he's so old. I feel like most people that have been playing for a while have him. Like, a while, I don't mean like 2 months. 2 months is not that much in a gacha game. I'm like 2 years. If you've been playing for like 2 years or a year, like you have Sage 6 Pebs Naruto max dupes. It doesn't matter if you summon for free or you pay. It's just Sage 6 Pebs Naruto is such a common unit. Sakura not as much, but still very common as well, and so is Nagato. So I mean, that first step right there, like Sakura, not that she's bad, but she's really outdated. You don't see units nowadays that are actually healers. Like, you see units that heal as like something that they do, like a buddy skill or a field skill or abilities. Like, units that jutsu heal are not as common anymore because they're not in the meta. But that third step right there, like, these are good units except Nagato. So that's actually a pretty good third step. And Shikamaru, he's a good unit. So if you've not seen what he does, I'm gonna show. But let me actually play his jutsus first, because his jutsus are super good. Like, the ultimate is probably one of my favorite ultimates in the game. Oh, I didn't. On Twitter, the quality is not very good, but you can see he has Asuma's kunai. That's pretty good. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And he has a different pose, I think. I feel like Shikamaru's don't use that pose. So that's cool. They're doing like brand new stuff. Let me play the ultimate here real quick. It doesn't have the kunai on the ultimate. Interesting. Oh, it's much better in HD, because Twitter like compresses the videos so much you can't really see them in HD. So these are of course his Nunojutsu and ultimate. Now I'm gonna give my opinion after I read what Shikamaru actually does, but the fact that it's like before the anniversary, you can already tell it's like not very good to summon on. But let's go here to the scene. Thank you very much, Anton, for the correct translations. I did my Google Translate translations when it came out, but I did mess up one thing. So I forgot to. I had already retweeted this, but I forgot to like it. So the new Twitter. Someone said that you can actually use the old Twitter, but I couldn't find the settings. I'm gonna see if I can find it later. But God, the new Twitter, I didn't like the new Twitter. I'll be honest, I did not like the new Twitter. Yeah, Shikamaru, of course, 100 cost. The field skill is reduced chance of being chakra sealed, and the buddy skill is reduced chance of being switch sealed. Did I get this wrong? I feel like I did. I feel like I did get the buddy skill wrong. Yeah, I got it again. The Google translations are pretty wonky sometimes. I mean, his could be wrong, I don't know. But the Google translations are pretty wonky sometimes. I would expect this to be the right one. 6.2 towards 1 removes their barrier and perfect dodge. Ignores substitution for 3 turns, change to heart. This is huge because as a Blazing Festival that switches the element to the type advantage, they have type advantage against the element that they switch. It's really good because he also has resets. And you can switch them, reset, and use maybe if you already have the ultimate charged up, right? You switch them up, you reset, and you get the ultimate again, and then you just do damage with the ultimate. very useful. Not only that, you can just switch any type. Like if you're going with a body type team against a skill raid, because maybe you're getting like the 5 pearls from the type disadvantage, the objective, you switch them up to heart and the last boss, and then you nuke them with your body nukers, like Final Fight Sasuke, for example, if you have him as a friend. So, or yours. It's super good. Switching typing in this game is kind of like the new meta of PvE units. It's just super busted. The fact that they actually gave a free-to-play unit that does this is still mind-blowing to me. Yeah, he switches to heart, and again, I don't know if it was the first unit that switched typing. I think it was the first unit, was Sakura, which actually changed to skill. I forgot about that. She changed it to skill, but she didn't change the type advantage that she had because she was wisdom. In this case, of course, Shikamaru changes to his advantage. So it's really good. And then the ultimate 17 towards all removes their barrier and perfect dodge, ignores substitution, nullifies type disadvantage, nullifies damage received from normal combo follow-up and counter attacks. This is for 5 turns, by the way. The effect is for 5 turns and nullifies any normal damage. Jutsus, he still takes it, which, I mean, I guess it's okay. Pain is the opposite. The Blazing Festival Pain, he ults, and then he can't be jutsued. Shikamaru can't be normal attacked, which cannot be jutsued is a way more useful ability, I'll be honest, but still good. Sometimes like some bosses have like pretty strong normal attacks, I guess. I mean, really, it's when we have like a lot of enemies, it's when this is actually helpful. So he can't be taking normal attacks, but still, it's not as strong right now. I feel like they would need to change the game up a little bit for this to be stronger, because right now there are way less situations where this would be better than having nullified Jutsu Seal, for example. So it's still a good ability though. For PvP, he is not an immobilization god as everyone would expect him to be, because that's what Shikamarus do. Shikamarus in this game are always immobilization gods. They always were. So everyone was expecting him to also have like crazy high immobilization, maybe 100% immobilization. No, he only changes to type advantage, which if he does good damage, which I'm bringing up my calculator right now, the trusty old calculator, if he does good damage, maybe it is worth using him. So he does have 3, 8, 2, 6 attack stat. This is without pills right here, so I'm adding the pills. Times 4, times 1.5, he will always do type advantage, so that's not very good. 22k, I mean, maybe, right? You have Shikamaru and then you have Final Fight Sasuke, you switch him to heart and then you do type advantage twice. I don't know. This is not crazy damage. He's not gonna be very good for PvP. I can't really see people using him. Like actual like people that go for like top 50, I really don't see them using him. 25% just resetting, which is again really good. Boost damage against, oh, I'm dumb. I should have added this. I'm sorry. Boost damage against heart, I forgot he does that. So again, 3, 8, 2, 6 times 4 times 1.5, the math, times 1.25. 28k, okay, it's a little bit more. It's nothing crazy though. No units actually have 28k health. It's not gonna one-shot someone or anything. So it's good. On PvE, he's gonna be doing some good damage, huh? Like 17 times AoE, right? It's a big AoE. Like if I go back here in the game, right? Let me play his jutsu again. His ultimate. His ultimate has really good range for an AoE, right? And for a high multiplier AoE. I mean, if you compare him to Blazing Festival Pain, yeah, it's long range. Blazing Festival Pain hits the whole map, which is, you know, better, but it's still good. So after it's done, let me go back here. 17 times to 170 times 1.5 times 1.25. So he does like almost 70k. That's pretty good. Like Gaara hits a little bit harder because on his ultimate he actually increases damage by 30%. And he also increases damage on his abilities, and if you have 2 Gaaras, they can boost themselves. So I'll be honest, Shikamaru, the more I speak, the more I realize that Shikamaru is probably the worst Blazing Festival compared comparing him to Pain and Gaara. Pain and Gaara are just better. So, I'll be real, I would not summon for Shikamaru. Like, Shikamaru is a good character. I really like Shikamaru as a character, but as a unit, he's just nothing crazy. I just realized he has terrible speed and kind of good-ish health. Reset on Jutsu, which is good. Resetting Jutsu is good. 10%. This right here, I don't like. The more I use characters that have this, I don't like it. It never procs, man. Like, when you're being hit, it's different because a lot of times you're being hit multiple times. Where when you're attacking, it's usually just attacking like 2 enemies, 3 enemies at a time with a jutsu or something. It doesn't proc as much as like being hit, and then ignore damage reduction, which is really good. But Pain also has it. And then Synchro with Body nullifies Mobilization, which is like if he was a PvP based unit, this could be good. But there ain't many body units that are like really viable in PvP other than Final Valley Sasuke. Like I'm saying top tier. Other than Final Valley Sasuke, there ain't much, which is why Heart type is so good on PvP. Syncing with Leaf, nullify Jutsu Ceiling, and syncing with Ninja Alliance, nullify Chakra Recovery Ceiling. Honestly, Shikamaru, to me, is a hard skip. I really like Shikamaru, really like him, but it's a hard skip. It's just, the banner is okay, like, because it has such a 6+ Naruto, which is a good unit, and Kakashi and Itachi became good units recently. Like, it's good, but it's nothing crazy. Again, I would suggest saving pearls for anniversary the more possible. Do not summon a Shikamaru, in my opinion. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching.